Okay, here we are today. Been working for a couple hours today, and again, pretty happy with how things are coming along. This is the window frame that I finished last time. Ready for the window. I did a dry fit just to make sure that the window fits before I attach the skin on the outside, and it does. So I did something right. This side, I rebuilt this window frame today, and it's pretty solid, pretty sturdy. There's a couple places here where it had been stapled, and I just added those brackets, a couple more of those brackets, and I'll do that as I go along and see what's loose. You know, that camper's 40 plus years old. I don't know how much action she saw over her lifetime so far, how much she was actually used and out on the road, but you know, things start to kind of wear out. So now I'm at kind of a natural place to just kind of pause for a minute and see what the plan is going to be, what I need to do next, so that I don't end up having to undo work that I've already done because I didn't think of this or didn't think of that. Might happen anyway, but I want to avoid that as much as possible. So I'm looking at the electricity, where the outlets are going to go, how I'm going to get the wires where they need to be for that. And I would like to really put an outlet somewhere in this cabinet space. I have a outlet that I purchased that has the USB connections, because you know a lot of things are USB these days, and it's a bit deeper than a traditional outlet. You can kind of see the difference there. It's a little bit deeper and it won't fit in the wall. This regular outlet will fit in the wall, but it's a tight squeeze. So I need to check at the hardware store and find the smallest box that I can. See if I need a box. I'd feel more comfortable if I had one, but see what my options are there so that I can put some one or two outlets in this wall on this side. And running the wires. So I'm looking at how the wires come through, and the electrical service is back in this little corner right here. And the wire right now comes up behind the wall, and right now it's kind of going across the ceiling. It's designed to go across the ceiling. If I want an outlet in here, I'm going to have to split that basically at the service. And I was looking at how I'm going to do that, and I think what I'll end up doing is, I have 15 amp service right now. I think I'm going to upgrade that to 30 amp, at which point I can run another line that's going to go to this cabinet. So that will work there. So that'll probably be my next big thing that I do, is start working on that electrical. So then I can get to putting up the paneling and the insulation and building the bed and doing the fun stuff. To me, the building part is the fun stuff. The demolition is less fun, and cleaning is the least fun. So I'm putting off all that caulk and putty removal until I absolutely have to do it, because I just don't want to do it. But as I'm looking at this, I kind of got this interesting idea for the bathroom area. I'm thinking about how much light I'm going to lose there by building a wall. And I kind of have an idea of a convertible bathroom kind of a thing. I'm still working it out. I don't have everything figured out yet. But I'm going to look at a few websites and lay out a couple of designs and see if I can make something kind of semi-convertible, so that I don't have to worry about how I'm going to build a wall, you know, to that angle, and, you know, losing the light, and the wall is going to go halfway through the window and that sort of thing. So that just kind of came to me today. So I'm going to think about that for a while. And on this side where the bed goes, because I'm going to put the little bathroom over there, the bed will come out into the room, which is not how the camper was designed. So I've only got 6 feet, which is fine for me. I'm not very tall. But again, looking at potential resale value in the future, how, you know, attractive will that be to other people who may be taller than me? The other thing I'm looking at is, when I purchased the camper, it was built with a cabinet right here that went floor to ceiling, which I'm sure helped support the ceiling. And kind of looking at, do I need to put some sort of, even just a single thin wall to help support the ceiling, or is it good the way it is? So I'm kind of thinking about that. Potentially I could put, you know, a little wall on this side over the furnace area to help support So I'm looking at that. Next, again, the next big thing is going to be the electricity and replacing the service. But that window pretty much is ready to go in. I'm not doing anything with the skin on the outside of this side of the camper. So I can just staple the aluminum, back to, onto this new frame that I built and put in the window, and that will be done. For this window, I'm kind of deciding if I should fix all of this first and attach it and then put the window in, or can I put the window in first? I'm really anxious to just get this thing put back together. So having this window put back in to me would be like, a big step in seeing it come to completion. But I don't know which is really the way to go. Fix this first or put in the window first. So if anybody out there has a particular reason why I should do one first over the other, please leave a comment and let me know, because I'm not really sure which order I'm going to do that in yet. Yeah, so that's the work for today and a little update. And it's kind of long, so I'll close for now. But thanks for watching. Thanks.